Not quite right. So let me explain it. This person says it can't be so cheap. They're talking about our Element 5 NMN. NMN is very expensive. Now, expensive, the word expensive is completely subjective. It's not a fact. Something can't be objectively expensive. For example, if I want to go to a trip to the Maldives and it costs £15,000, like it could be expensive, but if there was one which was £300,000, it's actually quite cheap. So it's completely subjective compared to whatever you're comparing to. For example, look at vitamin C. Compared to NMN, it is cheap, but why is that? A lot more of it is made, the raw materials might cost less, the machines might be working, they might be a lot bigger because there's a lot more demand over a longer period of time, so that you can get economies of scale when you're having something in such high demand, whereas NMN, it's not massive, right? It's big, but it's not massive. And the way it's made could be a little bit more expensive, which could decrease over time. Now, why can we do some really good prices? One, we're a fairly new company. We launched our brand in December of last year, 2024. And one of the things that we want to do, obviously, is get as many customers as possible, right? So we're willing to sacrifice profit to get a large amount of customers. And because that's how business, particularly supplement businesses, are successful. They have lots of customers over a long period of time. It increases something called their lifetime value. And ultimately that adds value to the business. We're not necessarily that concerned about profit monthly. We're more concerned about enterprise value, the value of the business over a period of years. That's where people actually make money in business, right? So we're willing to do these deals so that one customer can get 3 bottles, like a 6-month supply. And if you use us for 6 months, you're probably going to use us for a year or 2 years or 5 years. So this is what's going on, right? We're willing to do cheaper prices to get people more of the product so that, yes, per unit, we might make less, but overall, like if you look at the lifetime value of the customer, then you're able to make, a profit long term. So this is kind of our game plan. And generally, it's just kind of how this stuff works in all business, right? It's not just supplements, it's all business is about how much can you acquire a customer for, and then how long does it take you to recoup that money and then profit. If you can delay that gratification as long as possible, it means you can normally spend more to acquire a customer through ads or through whatever it's going to be, and then you can hopefully have those customers for a long time. Anyway, that's a little bit of an explanation. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.